We're on Maasrot, Perek Gimel, Mishnah Zayin, 7th Mishnah in the 3rd chapter of Maasrot. We continue our study of what structures, or what structures specifically in a chatzer are considered a bayit, or considered a house, to be kovea for Maasrot. So our Mishnah says, Hatzrifin, if you make a tzrif, okay, what is a tzrif? The Bartenura says, Tzrifin en lem gag, it has no roof. Ela korot lemala nogot zo bazo. Okay, the beams above, they touch one another. And they widen lemata, below. So what does that mean? So if you look in the interweb, you look for tzrif, then you get to Wikipedia. And the Wikipedia gives you an etymology of tzrif. The etymology is from Lashon Chazal. How says sukato kamin tzrif. If you put your sukkah, if you made your sukkah like a tzrif. So a little quick search of sukkah kamin tzrif brought me to a picture of Ne'ot Kedumim. This is a tzrif. It's a lean-to, kind of like a tent. Okay, so if you have, is a tent kovea for Maasrot? So let's see. Burganim, so tzrifin, burganim. Did I find burgan? Let's see if I could find it. Burgan. No, I don't think I saw it. Let's see what the Bartenura says. Burganim. Kamin shovachim. Ha'asuyim basadot. It's like, shovach is a coop. They were made that tzor behem peirot. I guess they were little storage areas. I have an English translation here. Okay, let's make this a little smaller. Here we go. Okay. Stores in turrets. I'm not sure where they got that from. Let's see. Okay, burganim are turrets. Okay, el katiyot. Let's go back. El katiyot. Looked in the Jastro. El katit. Okay, the stores, the store turrets. There we have turrets that are burganim. Sheds in the field are exempt from tithe. So all of those el katiyot. Okay, so we have tzrifin. We have the lean-tos, burganim. Turrets, el katiyot, sheds in the fields, they're pturim. If you brought your produce in there, it's still not kovea l'maaser. Sukat ginosar. What's a sukat ginosar? Yam kiner b'targemin ginosar. Yes, that's true. And if you want to look at, let me see if I can find it. Okay, if you want to know where ginosar is. Here we go. Ginosar is right there. So they had sukkot specifically in ginosar, which is nice, fascinating. There's the yishuv called ginosar in the Kinneret. Okay, the sukkot of ginosar. And so the Bartenura says, Yam Kinneret, hu makom ba'aretz galil shepeiratam merubim betovim. There's beautiful fruits in there near the Kinneret. V'yoshvav, the people who live there, osim sukkot v'darim sham kol zman ha'peirot. They would make sukkot. They would live. It's beautiful out there in the summertime. They would live in these sukkot when they were harvesting the fruits. So if you brought your produce into sukkot ginosar, af al pish yesh ba rechaim v'tarnagolim. You brought your chickens in. You brought your rechaim. You brought your grinders in. So really, you're kind of settled down there. Ptura. It's not considered a permanent dwelling place, and therefore, when you bring your fruits in, they're not kovea l'masrot. Sukkata yotzrim, if you have craft sukkot. So the sukkata yotzrim, the Bartenura explains, here we go. I'll give it to you, the Bartenura. Regilim la'asot shtei sukkot zulifnei mizu. They would make two sukkot, two huts, one inside the other. B'panimit, in the inner one, matzniya kederotav, there he would put his kederot, his pots, v'darsham, he lived there. U'bachitzona, osam alachto, u'mocher kederotav. In the outer one, he would sell stuff, and that's where he would store his things. That's where he would sell stuff, and what did I say? V'chatzina, u'mocher kederotav. He would do his work there, and then sell his wares out in the outer one. So therefore, apanimit chayav, but the inner one is considered mishtamer, and if he brought his produce into the inner chatzer, into the inner sukkah, it's chayav and masod v'chitzona ptura. Rabbi Yossi says, kol she'ena dirat hachama v'dirak shamim ptura. Any sukkah where a person dwells in it only in the chama, only in the summertime, but not in the wintertime, it's not considered chatzer mishtamer. It's not considered a chatzer that's kovea for Maasrot. It has to be a sukkah that he dwells also in the rainy season. Sukkah chag b'chag. We don't pass on like Rabbi Yossi. Sukkah chag b'chag. If sukkah mechag of Sukkot on Sukkot. So therefore, we all know that it's not a permanent sukkah. That's a halachic condition. Rabbi Yehuda mechayev v'chachamim potrim. So that's the machloket actually Masechet Sukkah. We'll get there. Rabbi Yehuda says that you need to be a sukkat keva. Rabbi Yehuda the time made a sukkat keva be'inan. He requires a sukkat keva v'chayev b'mzuzah. Similarly, Rabbi Yehuda says the sukkah that's 20 amot high on Sukkot is still kasher because he holds sukkah dirat keva ba'inan. And since it has to be a dirat keva, therefore it would also be kovea for Maasrot. The Chachamim, of course, disagree. We are pascha like the Chachamim. that it has to be Sukkot Dirat Arai, and therefore, Chachamim say you're patur, if you brought your produce from the field into your Sukkah on Sukkot, it's nevertheless not chayav yet in Trumot or Maasrot. You can eat it achilat arai, and that is how we paskin. Stop here if you have any comments or questions. imam@gmail.com, and we'll dedicate this learning of this Mishnah to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.